Hey, this is Aaron. What I want to share with you today are a couple things that you really need to look out for when you're meditating. Kind of these pitfalls that will get people stuck and that will impede your progress. I've been meditating, it's not every day obviously, it's been about 7 years since I got started meditating, and out of all the things I've done, out of all the spiritual experiences, the week-long personal development retreats, meditation retreats, you know, even some psychedelics, I would say that the daily meditation practice has been the absolute biggest for just allowing my mind to expand and allowing my perception of reality to expand. So, without further ado, I want to share with you 3 things that I have on the top of my mind, 3 things that will help you in your meditation practice that have come up for me all the time in the last 7 years. The first is getting sleepy when you meditate. This may sound silly, but if you've meditated, you know what I'm talking about. You sit down, and the first thing that happens, or maybe 5 minutes into your meditation, all you want to do is fall asleep. All you want to do is just close your eyes, stop focusing, and fall asleep. Now, why does this happen? From my experience, and from things that I've read, it's usually because we're hitting a block. We're hitting a block, meaning our spirit, you can look at it like our spiritual self, the part of you that wants to meditate, the part of you that wants to grow, you know, the reason why you sat down to meditate, that part is moving farther, and then your unconscious mind is getting fearful and scared. And it wants to keep you safe. It wants to keep you in that box. It doesn't want you to, you know, grow. It doesn't want you to realize that it wants to keep control. You know what I mean? So the part of you that wants to keep control is going to do whatever it can do in order for you to say, oh, I got to stop meditating. You know what I mean? So whether getting tired, that could also be, you know, you're just like, oh shit, I got a million things to do. You know, I can't meditate. It's anything that comes up that distracts you, where it's like, I don't have time to meditate, I gotta be responsible, you know, I have to do things in my life, I have things to do. Anything like that is just it's a way that your unconscious mind, it's a way that the part of you that keeps you safe is trying to keep control, and it's trying to do whatever it can in order so you don't grow, in order for you to release the control and the grip of your ego over your life, in order for you to break free of the constraints. Alright? So realize that, and then decide to yourself, I realize I'm tired, and I'm still gonna meditate regardless. I've realized I'm tired, and I'm gonna meditate regardless. Number two is thinking that every day you meditate, you're gonna get better. Whatever better means, right? Every day you meditate, you're going to be more spiritual. You know, you're going to have, it's going to be an upward progression every time you meditate. And I'm just changing the view here for your own enjoyment's sake. And that's complete bullshit. Every day is not an improvement. Every day is not going to be better. And to think so is an illusion. To think so is a trap. You may have a month where you're flying high, where you can focus your mind, your thoughts are clear, or I should say your thoughts aren't even there because you're meditating. You know, you're feeling connected to yourself, you're feeling connected to the space around you, you're feeling connected to the universe. And then the next month, you can't quiet your mind for shit. You have zero control, and you were just like, what the fuck? I was good last month. You know, I can't tell you the amount of times where you sit down and you have no idea what's going to happen. You can have the best experience of your life, or it could be the longest 30 minutes of your entire life. And that brings me to my next and third and final point. If you're brand new to meditating and you've had trouble sticking with a habit, sticking with a discipline of meditating, you know, there's a lot of people I talk to, a lot of people I hear, they don't stick with it. You know, it's something they know they want to do, but they don't stick with it. And the reason people don't stick with it is because, well, first off, you read a book and it says sit down in a lotus position for 30 minutes, which is complete horseshit. I shouldn't say horseshit, I should just say, for the average Joe out there, there's no way, you know? What I want you to do is sit in a chair when he was sitting in a normal chair. Then, get a timer, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please, 5 minutes. The only good habit is a habit that you're gonna keep. Let me repeat that. The only good habit is a habit that you will keep. So don't try to do 30 minutes. Don't even try to do 15 minutes if you're new. Now, if you've been doing it for a while, yeah, you can up the time. But if you're just getting started, 5 minutes. Sit there quietly, eyes closed, and just experience your body. Experience what you're feeling. Experience what crazy things your mind is going through. That's all. So to recap, the first is to notice when a distraction happens, when you feel tired, when you just want to get up and do your work because your mind is kind of playing tricks on you. Number 2, thinking it's always going to be an upward progression of improvement, which it's not. So get that one out of your head right now. And number 3, 5 minutes. There's my hand. 5 minutes is all I want you to do as your coach. Someone who's been meditating for, like I said, over 7 years. 5 minutes. From there, if you want to add a minute a day, go for it. But if you're having trouble sticking with the meditation practice, 5 minutes. Set a timer. All right? So hope those helps. This is Aaron coming from a beautiful beach here behind me. Just a gorgeous day today. And I will see you soon in another video. I look forward to help you with your life a bit more. I look forward to contribute to your well-being and happiness. It's my greatest pleasure. This is Aaron. I'll see you soon. Take care.